Joseph, you said you were going to get me a new background, but this really isn't much better. High elegance, not hostage video. What will the public think? What will my fans think?
You have 19 subscribers.
Actually, I have 15.
It's Tea with G.
Hello again. Couldn't keep you away with a sharp stick, could I? Welcome back, public, to Tea with G. I am your host, Georgina Grace. Thank you. And I'm thrilled to be enjoying another moment of calm with you today. This week, we are quenching our thirst with the delicious Darjeeling, known for its musky sweetness and a flavour which is both rich and gentle. That's what we're all looking for in the end, isn't it? Someone rich and gentle. Exotic. I know many of you are spending your days in and around the house, filling the hours with all manner of tedious, that means dull, occupations. So, I thought I would offer some helpful, engaging tips for passing the time, since, as we all know, idle hands are the genitals' playthings. This is an excellent time to go through those old keepsakes and reprioritize. That 40th birthday card from Sylvia. Do you even speak to Sylvia anymore? I'd wager not, since she started drinking again. Or what about that gaudy old jumper you wore to the 1994 office Christmas party? I say, let the moths have it. To the moths! Take comfort in the knowledge that the meaningless tripe you have surrounded yourself with does not define you, and that without it, your run-of-the-mill existence can continue on. A new skill demonstrates that you are cultured and worldly. Not too worldly, mind. One needn't be learning French. Imagine! Oh, I just despise the French, don't you? Such hedonists. Best instead to focus on useful skills, such as calligraphy, knitting, cross-stitch, flower arranging, and reading. There is nothing which keeps the mind quite as engaged as being of use to others. For this, I highly recommend seeking out a friend or acquaintance whose life you can better by offering recurrent, consistent critique. That was Mummy's way. Be sure to let your protege know of any aspects where you see opportunity for improvement. Rome wasn't built in a day, after all. For example, I might inform Joseph here that his cologne could perhaps afford to be a little more sandalwood and a little less dead ferret. His physique could perhaps afford to be a little more Russell Crowe and a little less scarecrow. His aesthetic could afford to be a little more garden party and a little less homeless. And lastly, remember that being inside the house does not limit one's view to the screen. Take a moment each day to bask in nature's bounty. Birds. Well, that's about it for today. Thank you for joining me once more for Tea with G, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Until then, cheerio! What is it? What's the matter with you? Do you need a lozenge? Tell me, Joseph, what is of such vital importance that it requires you to interrupt me mid-sentence?
You forgot to tell them to subscribe.
And don't forget to subscribe if you wish to stay in the loop. Until then, cheerio, dears. You'll cut that bit out, yes? With it
Absolutely.
hacking away, interrupting my speech?
Yes.
Absolutely unprofessional, Joseph. I don't know what you think you're doing. Let's do it from the beginning, once more. And just don't do that, all right?
Just remember to tell them.
I don't need you to remind me, Joseph. I remembered perfectly well on my own, didn't I? Just now I did it. I remembered well. Thank you. Here we go. Well...